I will lay the foundation so you can build your masterpiece. Welcome to the third day of our 5-day split. Today we'll be hitting our legs. This week it's all about the numbers. We're going to do 8 exercises to maximize the growth of our legs. Now you guys know I'm trying to grow my legs, so I hit my legs twice a week. Now with the 5-day split, that becomes a little bit more difficult. I technically could on the 6th day, but then I'll lose my cardio day. The other option is I do cardio after each session, and on that Saturday hit my legs again. But this week, we'll see how the week goes along and we'll take it from there. The first exercise we'll start off with is the single leg extension. I always start off with working my quads. That's the main muscle group of the leg that I want to grow. So I always start off with this exercise. So every other exercise after this, my quads are being hit over and over again. By the end of this session, I guarantee it, guys, you won't be able to walk in a good way. The second exercise we're going to jump onto is squats. Now I'm using the Smith machine, but if you just want to use the barbell and a squat rack, that is perfectly fine. That is probably better than the Smith machine, but I'm not the biggest fan of squats. I don't like putting the bar on my back. Just a little bit uncomfortable. That's why I use the Smith machine, and that's why I do squats on the lighter days. Now I definitely prefer front weighted squats, and as the weeks go on we will progress onto that. So if you like squats, do them. They're very good for your body, they're very good for building strength, and they're definitely very good for building stronger legs. So if you're good at squats and you like doing squats, I would probably do 4 sets instead of 3. But I'll let you decide what you want to do. Also, I put weights under my heels. I find it's easier to squat. I find it's easier to squat a little bit deeper. A nice little trick you can do. It just helps with your squats, but you don't have to do that. Good squatting shoes can also help, and also you could squat barefooted. Don't really like taking my trainers off in the gym. The weight under my heels works perfectly fine. After spending 2 weeks in France, I finally got a chance to get on the leg press machine. By God, do I miss this machine. It's a great exercise for building thicker and stronger legs. Now, it's been 2 weeks since I've done this, and surprisingly, I felt quite strong on it. Well, I shouldn't say surprisingly, because when you take time off, it gives a chance for your muscles to grow. You do get strong by taking time off, but that's another subject. Now I didn't know if I was going to get a chance to spend another day doing legs. That's why I threw this into my routine. Now some people will say it's a bit of an overkill because I already done squats. For me, I'm not going to train my legs probably for another 4 or 5 days, so I wouldn't say it's an overkill at all. You've got to push your legs to the limit, especially if you're only training them once a week. Now we're going to jump onto the inner and outer parts of the thighs. First we'll start off with the leg abduction machine, working the outer part of our legs. Now I normally do this on my second leg day, but because I know I'm not going to get that in, I threw it in today. It's very important that you work all the muscles around your upper legs because that's what gives them the real size and the look that you want. Now it doesn't matter which machine you do first, whether you do the abduction or the abduction machine, as long as you're getting them into your routine. Also, it can put a lot of strain on your inner groin, so don't feel like you have to go heavy on this exercise. As long as you're getting it into your training routine, you will start to see the result. Next we'll jump onto the leg curl machine. Now this was my favorite machine for working my hamstring and my glutes. But as time's gone on, I've fallen in love with the Romanian deadlift. Whichever exercise you choose to go for, they both will give you amazing results. But it's good to change it up, so you could do 2 weeks of RDLs, 1 week of a leg curl, or 2 weeks of leg curls and 1 week of RDLs. Now, what would have been even better if I got a chance to get onto the single leg curl machine. Unfortunately, that was busy. It would have made me lose another 20 minutes in the gym, which I didn't want to do, so I jumped straight onto this one. Standing calf raises. There's not much really to say besides find a Smith machine, load it up, move up and down. Now you can do calf raises 2 ways, seated or standing. Now for the last 2 weeks I've done seated calf raises. That's why today I only decided to do standing calf raises. Depending on your routine, you want to make sure you're hitting seated and standing calf raises. So just keep that in mind when you're training your calves. Now, if you want to change the look of your calves, you need to be doing anterior calf raises. By doing these, you'll build the anterior, the front part of the leg. There's a small muscle there that you can build by doing these exercises. This exercise is not only good for your knee and ankle mobility, it also makes your calves look 10 times better. So that's it for today's video. If you got value, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you leave me a comment whether you liked it or not. If you have any questions about your training or life, also leave me a comment. I'm here to help you so you can achieve all your goals and achieve everything that you want in life. Stay strong, stay healthy, keep training hard, keep aiming for what you want, and I will see you on the next video.